Alright. You there? I'm back. And the storage part to end. Ah, fair. So you're looking at all the details. Yeah. Is this drone acting a little too loud? Can you hear me? I'm gonna be nomming a little bit. Pandas, data cleaning, wrangling. Oh, the semester. Nice. Alright. So you're dealing with storage in data handling? Or are you talking about storage in the game? What are you talking about? 'Cause I think I have storage in here, right? No, I have items. Well, if you're not here, I'm gonna nom. I'm gonna nom. Let's see. Can you hear me? Um, hmm. Is how's the stream? How's the stream looking? Caught me on my lunch break. I got students in like 2 hours. Alright, cool. Alright, you're talking about storage. What kind of storage? You talking about the game storage? Or are we going into your NumPy, pandas, and data cleaning? How you been, by the way, Aqua? Good to see you. Alright, let me see how much resource I got. Got pumpkins. Okay, so now I should probably program some pumpkins. Yeah. I think it's time for pumpkins. Also, let me see. I don't have pumpkins yet, but I'm gonna make a new loop. Oh, I need some space. Cat, don't touch my burgers. Don't touch my burbers. Alright, pumpkin. Ow. Ow. You gotta scratch me. Punk. Alright, so you're talking about the storage in the top left, right? Up here? Weird substance, fertilizer, water, carrot, wood, and hay. So you kind of start with hay. And it was basically just a plain, I did a video on this earlier. Actually have everything still open. This is me with tabs on Google Chrome. Just tabs everywhere. I've condensed them just to, I don't even know which tab is what. They don't have headers, but they're there. They're in this corner over there. But with the hay, you unlock more and more resources. Now I got pumpkins. So here's the logic so far. Okay. Let's start with like the step-by-step process. First, this is the priority, plant focus, the one I want right now. The move break, I found a case scenario where it would loop when there was like, I think everything was growing. It would just keep going on the same row and it wouldn't move. So I created a tracker to see if it goes through a full loop on the row. And this is what's keeping track of which value on the row it's currently at. The min storage right now is just how much I want minimal in all of my, well, at least the current program stuff. So the min storage of hay, that's why it's 1K. It was technically 100 until I realized I need more. So if I change this to 2000, it's going to start prioritizing what the min storage check is. So in this case, items wood, and the other one is items hay. So all of this is in the case of harvesting, processing wood. And all of this, which is essentially similar, is for the hay. So hay basically just grows as grass. That's it. So as it's growing in grass, you just harvest it after it's done growing. You check it with the can harvest. And you got to get entity type to kind of figure out what's happening on the block underneath the drone. Same thing with most of these cases. Now, there is also a get entity type none if there's nothing on that particular plant. Nothing being planted underneath. Oh, just checking stream, make sure everything's right. And okay. So basically, first loop. This is kind of like a all block situation. If I can harvest whatever is there, just harvest it, get it out of the way. If I cannot, then I can use fertilizer to speed up the process. And if the water level is below 4, then I'm just going to water it for that particular block. It only does a single water per block, but this is kind of me trying to manage my water input. I don't have any particular watering logic other than boom. Nice. Good. Everything good in stream. So number of items so far. And technically, I guess a lot of people use something that I realized that I didn't have to, or I could have done. Harvest all, for instance. I can use loops. Or sorry, arrays, and actually like grid it out based on the width and the height of the actual grid. I decided not to do that because I hate nested loops. I hate 4 inside of 4, while inside a while, whatever, right? I have one loop, which is the main outside loop, the while true, just continuously running. And this would be a case, this is a non-working function. This was just some code on the side. Personally, I hate loops. The least amount of loops I can use, the more effective and efficient my code is. So in this case, it's like kind of going through every single block and probably testing something on that block. Like if I was to use this logic, I would have to go to block 0, 0, test for the type of harvest, test if it's done to grow, test if it needs water, test if it can, if I need to till it, if it's carrots, because that's a specific thing you got to do before you plant it. You got to test literally every possible case on a single block, and then you got to multiply that by the size of your dimensions, which in this case is 6 by 6. So I would have to do every single logical test on a 36 grid, and as it gets bigger, it just gets more and more redundant to test things, and it basically just takes up memory, takes up space, and it can get a little bit extra. So what I did instead is only use one loop, and I'm just processing it based on the current block that it's on. If it can harvest that block, harvest it. If it can't, give it some water or fertilizer. Next, get water less than 4. you know, if it's less than 4 on the water scale, give it some water. Then it checks for minimum storage because I need wood and grass in order to plant carrots and other stuff on top. So I'm basically kind of like maintaining storage so I can plant carrots. I don't have pumpkins yet. That's the next loop I gotta add in here. So I gotta maintain a minimum storage because also a lot of the upgrades over here, they're basically 250 wood. Ooh, yield and cost. Yeah, I can do this. Okay, see now it's gonna drop me below 1,000. And since my minimum storage of 1,000 is broken, it's gonna start doing trees now. So it's gonna stop doing carrots and it's gonna start doing trees. And it's gonna check the rows to see if anything can be harvestable. It's still on the less than storage, so it doesn't necessarily continue forward from there. I could probably split the logic a little bit. But for now, I have a priority of minimum storage on the very top. Once I meet that minimum priority, then it can do the secondary priority, which is technically planting the main... Oh, pumpkin. I don't have pumpkin. Oh. Well, let me put it back to carrot for now, because I don't have pumpkin. I haven't set up the pumpkin loop. So now that it's got 1,000 wood, it's gonna focus on grass. And now that it's got 1,000 grass or hay and 1,000 wood, it's gonna go back to the default carrot. Everything working so good. I keep forgetting my camera's now moved. I'm on my Linux machine, by the way. I decided to basically change. I'm gonna make this my permanent, because then I can do multiple things. Last time I shared my desktop, though, it kind of lagged up a little bit, so I'm probably not gonna do that. At least not with the game running. So every time I drop below, because you can tell the actual yield goes down, and that's because I'm planting carrots. So when I'm planting carrots, the yield goes down. The storage goes down. So then it starts doing a little bit of extra grass here and there when it needs to. So instead of using multiple loops and checking every single block, with the stored ones, well, it depends. With the stored ones, right now I'm gathering carrots. Is that the max? No, okay, 10k. I'm gathering carrots because I'm probably going to upgrade some stuff with carrots. I need pumpkins here. Yeah, I've kind of... I'll just get this. I haven't even used arrays. Like super basic logic. Carrots import. Wait, I can import stuff? Wait, definition. Oh, I don't even have functions yet. Lol. I don't even have functions. Because you got to unlock all the possibilities. Oh, okay. Now I can organize my code to be a little bit more fluid. Alright, cool. I like it. I like it. Maybe I'll do that in the refactoring portion. Import other file. Oh, now I can organize all the code in different files. Oh, my OCD is acting up. Hold on. I don't really want to go through the whole refactoring craze. I'm supposed to be eating. Hold up. Don't watch this. This is gonna get messy. Gotta eat my Berbers. So, since I'm expanding on the types of stuff I have, let me see what pumpkin needs. Okay. Pumpkin grows on tilled soil. Planting them costs carrots. Okay. Oh, they can stack. Oh, I see what that guy was saying. If you let them grow in a specific grid level. Well, it's resources, really. It's the resources I'm gaining, and then the resources can expand my land. I can do more yielding. So now if I want to save more, I need a lot more wood to upgrade this, upgrade that. Yeah, I need at least probably 5,000 wood to upgrade these things. Sunflowers. Power of the sun. What? You can harvest the sun planting? Okay, pumpkins or carrots. Harvest grown sunflower yields power. If there's at least 10 sunflowers on the farm, you have a harvest one with the largest number of petals. Get power? Alright, now we're unlocking some extra mechanics I'm not even sure of yet. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna save that down here. So now I'm gonna probably upgrade my minimum storage, because I need to upgrade stuff to 5k. And I'm gonna let it increase my storage values. But in the meantime, pumpkin is like carrot. My carrot has evolved a little bit. Let's grab that. Modifications. Oh. I can't do shift. Gotta do this. Ugh. Alright. So then technically, all I need is to put pumpkin. I'm spelling that right, I think. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Here, let me show you. Hold on. This. There it is. The farmer was replaced. Super good game. Really fun. This is the next logical step. That pumpkin I saw. So, what? Logic? Let's throw this in now. And see how it stacks with the current loop. So that's the bush, else, if, plant, focus, carrot. Then here we'll do else, if, pumpkin. Pumpkin doesn't. What? You just. It was an autocomplete. Doesn't exist. Pumpkin. You're literally giving it to me right here, buddy. Dying. I misspelled it. Probably did. Probably misspelled it. Thought it changed. Isn't enough indentation. Oh, it messed up the. I hate when code. Dance. Tab this. Copying and pasting. Up. Okay. I'm still doing that. Should be able to now do pumpkin. So after the 5,000 is collected. Yeah, man. Have a good night. Peace out, bro. Good to see you, by the way. Deep tight. I'll try to do one every day. Since I set up my Linux machine to stream, I can still multitask everything else I have to do until I get a student live. So, but even then, I can probably leave the stream on. But then it'll probably mess up with the. We'll figure it out. I should be on tomorrow too. Oh wait, crap. There's a student right now. Oh.